issues and is changing the world, as you will see in my presentation. So I had combined a little bit the socio-technical side and the religious side. So if you know now, you're probably gonna be a little bit surprised by some of those numbers, a little bit of statistics, and talking about 71% of people sleep next to their phone. Now 210 million people are addicted, consider it, as social media addicted. And then a few facts about, the initiator or the founder of Facebook, Zuckerberg. They spend annually per year 10 million just for his protection, and there are more astronomical numbers about that. And then if you think about a person who, by the way, Harvard dropout, it's like Bill Gates as well. Those are a little bit dangerous, the Harvard dropouts. So he now, his wealth is $71 billion, which is more than a lot of thousands of inventors who had served the humanity combined together, what they had made. So for me, it's just a little bit insane, It's just for a guy who started at 24 years old. Now he's 34. And then just to have that whole money. So it's just to tell you about how humans, we just care a lot to reach out to others. What is social media? But at the end, it's just a way of communication with others. So that will give you a number, a picture, and then some few other facts. Now, half of the population, now we're around 8 billion in the whole, on the whole earth, the inhabitants. And then over 3 billion, 42%, the use of the global population, they use social media, whether Facebook or YouTube, Twitter or others. It's amazing. And then every second, 11 people use social media for the first time. Every second. Now the clock is ticking. And then most people use them in their mobile devices or gadgets. Any handheld, whether it is iPod, iPad, or phone, versus desktop or laptop on the browser. And then with the statistics, they said young single females are addicted, usually more than other groups to social media. And then if we look at this picture, and here it will tell you that 7.5 billion, the total population of the earth, and then around 4.2 billion use internet. 3.1 billion active social media users, and some on the rest on the mobile, or mobile. In America we pronounce it mobile, in UK mobile. So now, if you tell me how much is too much being on social media, so average user, so in US, I'm talking about those statistics, around 2 hours a day. But some teenagers go up to 10 hours a day, which is, it's a big amount of numbers when they add up. It will give you, in this statistics, around 5 years of the whole lifetime, which is here, I got it from a site, which is equal to 10,000 marathon you could do, or some other travel to the moon, back and forth, go to the moon and come back 32 times. So that's a lot of time spending, specifically for some youth. All right, now if we look at this, I'm gonna, skip this and don't dwell that long on this one because I don't want to dwell with numbers and statistics too long. But if you can remark that, and the highest is in Northern Europe, the use of internet, 94% of the population. And then in Middle Africa, the lowest is in Middle Africa, 12%. So social media distributed statistics, I use that acronym, okay, social media. So you see Facebook, 74%. And then the rest, you have, this is in USA. And then you have 63% Snapchat, chat, and then you have 60% Instagram, Twitter 46%, and LinkedIn, where it's used mostly by professionals, it's 40%. So if we look at the statistics, at this chart, it will give you an idea. And then if we can do a breakdown by age, you will see here 94% YouTube between 18 to 24 years. Now this will diminish this number to, if you are over 50, to 56%, and so on. But when they polled people and asked them, the youth said, we cannot live without, it's hard to quit. But if you look on hard to give up, if you look at 50, people over 50 say it's 33%, it will diminish it. So more people, when they age, they get more maturity, they say, okay, we can live without, we can give up on social media.